Dekker was falling down the draft boards, and Mr. Morey said, "Don't worry, young man, I got you." 18th pick, 6'9", 219, such a huge factor for that Badgers team that went all the way to the national championship. First in the Big Ten in two-point field goal percentage. The man showed a lot of promise. Shooting, not so sure. Rockets, what are they getting in this guy?
Well, they're getting a nice package here of size, athleticism, and skill, and they're getting it in a position, whether you're going to call it small forward or power forward, I think probably power forward, where, you know, the Rockets have talked about making some moves. They may move out Terrence Jones. They've got Donatus Monahunas coming back. I think he'll fit in nicely with them. 35% three-point shooter this past season, good spot-up shooter, and can shoot pull-up off the dribble. Can handle the ball in a pick and roll, and he can defend both on the perimeter and inside. He's been a little inconsistent as a shooter. You can see that in his free throw percentage, which is a tad below 70%. So, you know, not a great shooter, scorer, but does a little bit of everything.
Value-wise, where we expect it to go, it's a great pick, but how does he fit into the system with this roster?
Looking at, I know people have made the comparison to Chandler Parsons. He's not that. He's not the same playmaker. He's not the same shooter from the perimeter.
That's just lazy.
So that's just lazy. There was a joke at the beginning of the season at one point that the Houston Rockets were trying to corner the market on undersized power forwards.
Yes.
Why stop now? I mean, that's sort of what he fits into, and I just have a hard time. Okay, so you move Terrence Jones, but you have Papa Nicolau, you have Monahunas. It feels as if they already have guys at that spot who have similar skill sets, who are actually better and more physically dominant. So I don't see where he fits in unless this is a move that is forecasting other moves, which is always the possibility with Daryl Morey.
All right, let's say there are no moves, though. What grade would you give it? I guess if you don't like it, where would you have gone instead?
I give it a C- because he does fall, so I understand why you're going and grabbing that talent. And let's face it, in this draft right now, what else are you going to go? Do you take a flyer at maybe one of the point guards? Perhaps, but I like it from the talent position. I just don't see where he fits.
Yeah, I'm giving it a B because, one, he did drop, so you know that by definition almost here, you got a better value than you might have expected at 18. But two other things here. One, Daryl Morey and his staff have a pretty great track record in general in the draft, so I'm going to trust in that. But two, the other thing we know about Daryl Morey, he's going to make a lot of moves.
Yes.
He's always looking to collect as many pieces as possible, package them, get something better down the road, and if there's a surplus here now at those forward positions, he'll figure it out.
Projected to go possibly as high as 8. Sam Dekker falls to 18 in Houston. Will he stay there? Will his teammates stay there? We'll find out in the days to come. Morey got some work to do.